Hello, good morning or afternoon it is. Welcome again to Journeys of Lorna D. Today I'm talking to my friend, my colleague, esteemed past student of Excelsior Community College, present student at UTech, Mr. Kevon Fraser, otherwise known as Presser.
Yeah,
Presser, welcome. How are you? It's been a long time.
it's been a while, we've been at it
All right,
constructionally and from a health awareness standpoint,
right?
we've been about, we've done a lot.
Yes,
Since 2010,
yes.
upon leaving Excelsior Community College, I went to UTech, the structural engineering. During that journey, I was doing a lot of health awareness practice, which was very difficult because I didn't have any sponsorships or anything, but I kept focused. While doing structural engineering was very difficult because structural engineering in itself is not a walkover.
Right.
And at doing say 5-6 hours a day training,
Yes.
for a period of time,
How much discipline it takes to train and to be dedicated into the health and wellness industry and so on? How much discipline it takes?
I'm gonna say it's not just a discipline, it's a lifestyle because discipline itself, it can be broken, but the lifestyle is a practice that is continuous.
Yes.
And this continuous practice will inevitably show.
Right.
And a derivative of that lifestyle is the discipline.
Right.
Now, the consistency of that lifestyle is a discipline. And, going forward with, training every day, changing how you live, changing how you eat, changing how you rest, how you want to be.
Yes.
What are your aims? Is it that you just want to be fit? Is it that you want to be strong? Is it that you want to be powerful? Is it that you want a combination? What kind of weight do you want? What kind of energy you want from all of this? So it's a lot of work.
Well, I understand from all of that hard work, you're a budding and upcoming inventor. What are your projections or the thoughts or the work that you put in to be at this place or position in your life at this time?
Well, I'm going to say that, in construction, because I had mastered health and wellness so well that I had to make a decision based on my finances,
Right.
I wasn't rewarded like a Bolt or a SAF or an Estar, so, I wasn't awarded, for my physical work, and my physical prowess.
Right.
So I had to choose. I did a lot of catalogs in terms of health and wellness, but I had to choose between health and wellness and construction engineering because I would have already completed structural engineering at the time.
Right.
So based on that now, I realized that if I'm not going to use health and wellness to generate income, I would have to use construction. So inevitably I went into the field, after, a lot of financial disparities in terms of could I complete UTech without the finances because I don't take loans. I had to move on. So I went out there in construction and I started doing roads of the Chinese, drains. I moved on to apartments, commercial buildings, townhomes, and I was doing a lot of construction. Sometimes I didn't work in construction, but when I'm not working in construction, I'm working on something for myself. I usually do some automotives with bikes. People who see me around would know me that that I ride a lot of bikes. And I design them myself, or I try to keep improvement, even though I've gone through a lot of failures with the bike, but it has also taught me how to move forward with the bikes and what to do. So those failures would have put me in the position that I need to be, structuring my mind as an inventor. Now, from Excelsior Community College, from even as far as Meadowbrook, my father is a builder. I have maintained myself in construction strictly. So all that information gathered with the application of the athletic mentality, it turned me into an inventor or a problem solver.
Right.
And I would have called myself a construction specialist. So what the construction specialist does is really the construction specialist is really a person that doesn't really have a license to do what he's supposed to do in construction. So I wouldn't have an architectural license, land surveying, civil, structural,
Right.
and construction management license. However, I am capable of doing all works. Usually I call them technicians, but I am a collective body of technicians, So I would take on all works. I lay out the building, I do the BQ, I would do the engineering work, I do the project management, When it comes down to the road, I do the civil, the drain, I would do everything. So with all that knowledge, I could play around with the knowledge now and become an inventor because it's so bountiful.
And finally, Presser, I know that you have done a lot of work. You have had some failures where you keep pressing on. What advice do you have for young people, men, women, those who have interest in becoming inventors or being on a career path, or they would want to do their own business? What advice do you have for young people, especially now where we have persons who think that they need fast money, easy money? What advice do you have for them in terms of their growth and their development and where to take themselves?
Alright, as a person not coming from a diamond spoon or a gold spoon, you're going to understand that based on how the environment are systematically, how it is set up, even how the courts are set up for an independent contractor or just a regular worker, you're going to have extreme difficulties if you're trying to invent another wheel, so to speak.
Right.
Going away from the norm, you're going to have a lot of difficulties. But what should happen is that what this should do is improve your mental bearing capacity. Because at this point, I go through a whole heap of failure, and trust me, it never broke me. It only made me, made me far stronger. My mental bearing capacity, how much I can take, how much I can endure. Yes. I never call in, I never throw the towels. The thing about this chopper lifestyle, I know it is that you're looking down the road and say, boy, they always say, work smart, not hard, but you can be an inventor. You can go study.
So true, true.
You can just go through it and bear the whole light. I know it's rough, because trust me, there are times I'm going to give up and say, John, what is this? I'm going to walk down the mountain and come back. And, I still keep focused, I'm never thrown off of my journey. You understand? And I keep going forward. Even when I have roadblocks, I keep going forward. Even when some things don't make any sense, I still keep going forward. And if this way don't work, I take the other way. And if this way don't work, I take the other way. And even when I'm doing them simultaneously, I still find another route. I'm still moving forward. You understand? I never deviate from moving forward. So it doesn't matter the direction you take, because it may not be a straight route like the diamond spoon. You understand?
Right.
You do have the diamond spoon, you have the dirt spoon. If it's brittle, it mash up over here, sir. I mash up over there, sir. Keep going. You understand? Because when you look at physics now, the density is increasing. As I gain more field, as the density of that brittle material is increasing. So you go stop feel that way. So every time you feel that way, you learn from that, you stop feeling that way, you start moving forward. And guess what the thing about diamond? Diamond is made under heavy pressure. You understand? So if you continue improving under the same bearing capacity, you can get to a diamond stage.
Amen. And we again keep pressing. He said move forward. When you reach that point that you think that you're going to break, take a walk, rest, and press on. It's not easy. Separate and apart from failures, you can become successful. You can become an inventor. And you have heard it again on Journeys of Lorna-D. Remember to like and subscribe. Again, Presser, thank you for meeting with me, discussing and encouraging young people to just press on to become the most successful person or individual that they can be in life, and that they have achieved their goal and continue to sustain it. So until we meet again on Journeys of Lorna-D, this is Lorna saying goodbye. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.
That's all.